You're now listening to the Z-Listers podcast with Brady, Neil, and AJP.
Why is my mic so low? I don't like that.
I feel the same way.
No, but you end up getting it. I know you like these chairs, but these chairs kind of suck. I love that we're in a different room and nobody knows, and if I didn't say that, no one would ever know.
Yeah.
Also, it's been bothering me. Episode 30, I had the lighting all screwed up, and it was like not overexposed, but I looked like super pale because I had the lights like way too close.
Yeah.
And then when I tried to like lower the exposure in editing, it still looked like I was really pale.
Yeah.
So that's just been on my mind.
Oh.
And
but you didn't take it down, right?
No, it's still there,
good.
But I just don't, I just look really pale. I wasn't going to take it down.
Well, you are white.
I know, but I'm not. You don't watch the episodes. You never will. But if you look at episode 30, I look really pale.
Okay.
What else? Oh, when I was telling you about my teacher, my third grade teacher that thought I was knocking trains off the track, I said in Tony Hawk Underground 2, I said it was the Barcelona level. It's the Berlin level. Dude, I feel like such a quack.
Boy, do you have egg on your face.
I said that to you earlier. Let's see what else we got going here. You ready? You want to start?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Z-Listers podcast. My name is AJP, the MC. Next to me is my co-host, Brady Neal. We're in a different room, but you'd never know that because our set looks so good.
Did you hear me just fart?
No.
I hope the listeners did.
You'll be able to hear it for sure. Because the last time, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I'm congested as fuck right now.
Yeah.
If I sound bad, I'm not really. I was going to say I'm really sick. I'm not really sick. It's because it was Tuesday, it was snowing, and then Wednesday it was 65.
Yeah.
Now I have a sore throat. I can't breathe.
Welcome to the Immature Boys podcast. We just talk about dicks and farts and pussies.
It's so funny that it's so funny you say that because when we had the reason we have to be in this room is someone's doing stuff in that other room, and I was thinking I was like a little annoyed. So I was like, oh, we got to come all the way down here now, but I had to bring everything down to this room. But I was like, yeah, it's so funny like what we're doing in here, like it even matters. Like we're just gonna talk about farts and dicks and shit, and who cares.
I can't wait till it gets to the point where we can like throw our weight around and like we can kick other people out of rooms. Yeah. Like, no. We got the Z-Listers podcast going. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
You know?
But then if we had our own studio, like I would book people, like rent out our studio just to kick them out. Like that'd be so. James Dolan, dude. I don't give a shit.
James Dolan.
Yeah.
The Knicks.
Yeah. Just you can't be in here.
Right.
Right. Just steal their money. What's going on?
Nothing much. Just went to my first bar mitzvah yesterday.
That was your first one ever?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was really fun.
Nice.
And it was my first like Jewish ceremony period, and the rabbi was really hot. It was a woman.
Nice.
Which is cool that rabbis can be women, but also it's cool that they can also be hot sometimes. So shout out Rabbi. Well, I probably shouldn't say her name.
Say her name. Say it. Say it. like someone's just going to be able to find her that
easy.
easy.
You could probably Google like the general area where we live, rabbis. From there, I don't know what you would really do with that information, but just please don't dox me, I guess. No, but it was good. And I'm allowed to say she was hot, by the way, because everybody was saying how hot she was. What the fuck?
Is that her?
How the fuck did you find her so quickly?
Yeah.
It's been 15 seconds.
It's very easy to find this woman.
Bleep out the name. I don't want people knowing where, like, my girl's family goes to temple.
I will bleep it because I thought, like, oh, that's a very generic, how would somebody find that? No, it's very easy. Very easy to find this woman.
Holy shit. Yeah, no, but I don't know if the picture's doing it justice. I
got to be honest, it's not.
Okay, yeah, I'm feeling defensive, but like in person, she's very vibrant, bubbly. She's very beautiful. And led a great service. She was like very like hippy dippy kind of like.
Is where you went?
Yeah. She was talking about like.
That's crazy. Yeah. I Googled 3 things, and that's how fast I found it.
She was referencing like Eckhart Tolle and or Tully or what. I'm not very sure how to pronounce that guy's name. I don't know shit about him, but it was just cool.
So she made it fun. Like it wasn't like
kind of. It was 2.5 hours long.
Sure,
almost. Too long. Like shorten it up.
Now, there's other kids, right? It's like a bunch of kids.
No, it's just
really?
my wife's cousin.
Gotcha.
So
is that typical? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I've been to 2.
Yeah.
But I don't remember. I was
young. Surprised too because there was like a good amount of people. I was like, these can't all be here for just this one kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
do they do it during a normal service?
No, it was just for him.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it was nice, and there was like a very old woman playing guitar.
Nice.
She was the cantor, like the woman who sings all the songs and stuff. She was playing guitar. I gotta say, as somebody who plays the guitar, I'm not like amazing or anything. I was criticizing her strumming technique a little bit.
Yeah.
Her voice just sucked. There's no other way around it. Her voice sucked, and apparently, like other people commented on it.
Really?
So yeah.
Doesn't that feel so good when you have like an opinion and other people say it first?
Yeah. Especially when it's mean. So then you're like, oh, I'm not like a piece of shit. Like,
because I can't remember when because I think we both did Catholic stuff growing up.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. I can't remember if they do the communion and the confirmation. I think confirmation's its own mass, but I think the first communion, I think that's during like a regular mass.
Yeah. And it's like a bunch of people, right?
Yeah.
Like a bunch of kids.
Yeah. And then I think, because I remember before I did mine, going to church and then it was a communion. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, because it's like a whole big thing, you know?
Yeah.
So I kind of like it better if it's just for them, you know?
Yeah.
Because then you don't show up to temple and you're like, here we go.
Yeah.
I got to sit there, this kid's... But I guess people that go to temple or go to church, they're not like... They're probably like, oh, this is a sweet moment I can see.
Yeah.
They're not like...
They're cornballs.
They're not Scrooges like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was sweet and like it was like very personal and, you know, this is a nice... Apparently, there's like a common... a common thing that arises in bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs, I'm sure, is like they hand out candy and you throw it at the person.
I don't remember that.
Who's being bat mitzvah. Okay. Or bar mitzvah. But that was fun. And then like I was like scrounging on the floor. You throw it while it's still in the wrapper.
Okay.
I was scrounging on the floor. It was called sun-kissed fruit juice or something. I don't know, but it was like this really good gummy candy.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend was looking at me like, what is wrong with you? Like, it's like, I'm like, it's good. I like it.
After people threw it, you were picking it up?
Like after the ceremony. And like, I was like nudging my girlfriend's little sister and I was like, yo, like, we better go and get some of that. And then like the cantor, the ancient woman who was singing, I saw her like picking it up and I was like, this bitch, we're going to like fucking jump her after the ceremony.
These? I think these?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Sun-kissed fruit gems. They're really good.
There's about probably 6 in the bottom of my grandma's purse right
now.
Oh,
really?
Dude, I love these.
Can you go snatch them?
My grandma always has these, but she never buys them.
Uh-huh.
This is like one of those candies that just show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'd be on the floor with you, dude. these fucking slap.
They're really good. And I only got to try like 2 flavors, but like I just really like the texture and it's good stuff. Anyway, so that was fun, and then, you know, we had like 5 hours to kill because there was like an arcade party later. And so we went to the King of Prussia Mall, walked around, looked at stores that we could never afford.
Right next to that, they have indoor skydiving. It's not
really?
It's not at the mall, but
like the air tunnel thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
would
what
you do
the
that?
Fuck? I would do that in a heartbeat. Yeah.
I want to do it.
I'd be a little scared.
I was going to do it for my birthday, but it sells out. There was like no time available.
It's probably like kind of expensive, I imagine.
I don't remember what it was, but I would do it.
Yeah.
In that little wind tunnel with the
Let's
suit
go,
on.
bro.
Okay. Let's do an episode in there.
But yeah, we just walked around the mall, and then we went to this Brewster's ice cream, which is like...
Your favorite?
I didn't even know... It's not my favorite, but it's like nostalgic for me.
Gotcha.
And I didn't know there were any like up this way because they had them like down south. And like I used to always go there after I got my hair cut when I was a kid. And my mom would let me get a banana split.
Is that where your love for ice cream started?
Probably.
Do you ever, when you go get a haircut, do you ever then go get yourself ice cream?
Sometimes, yeah.
It's like
but that's just because I'm fat and I love ice cream.
You ever been to Kilwins?
Are you fucking with me?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm not.
Okay.
That's like a thing. They have those down south, but there's like one up here too, right?
There's one in Princeton,
Yeah.
and that's like maybe my favorite ice cream in Princeton. Even though it's a big chain, it's really fucking good.
It's pretty good.
And I know I probably talked about this on the podcast, but the Bent Spoon, you can go fuck yourself. Bent Spoon fucking sucks. Super overrated. I'm tired of people acting like the Bent Spoon's fucking good because it's just not.
It's really fucking good.
Okay. Agree to disagree.
Okay.
I'll give some free pub to Halo Pub in Princeton. They're pretty good too.
Okay.
But yeah, Kilwin's very good, very creamy. And they have Superman ice cream.
Where do you rank it with?
Which is very nostalgic for me.
Where do you rank it? Thomas Sweet, Kilwin's, Ben Spoon.
Ben Spoon's on the bottom.
That's so bad. That's so bad.
Stomp on them.
Thomas Sweet is not above Ben Spoon.
Thomas Sweet is decent. Ben Spoon's shit. I wipe my ass with Ben
Why?
Spoon.
What's your beef with Ben Spoon?
I just don't like them. First of all, it's just like there's like a certain like kind of like yuppie, like hippie.
Okay, that's it. We cracked the code. You like it because you don't feel involved.
You mean I dislike it?
You don't like it because you don't feel involved.
No. Listen, when I go to Princeton, I am the upper class.
No,
like,
you're not even close.
I trick myself into thinking that I have money.
I want you to know everybody there knows you don't belong.
They can smell the poor stink on me.
They just can tell.
No, I just don't like that it's like hip and trendy and like they think they're hot shit, but they're not because they don't have the ice cream to back it up. Like if they had the same quality of ice cream as Gabriel's Fountain, you could talk some shit, you know?
You can't objectively say that that's a good name for a place.
Gabriel's Fountain?
Yeah.
I don't see it as a bad name.
It's terrible. It's not as bad as the one over here.
Why?
It's such
Fountain, like ice cream fountain. That makes sense. And then Gabriel's just some dude.
It's such a fruity name, dude.
All right, whatever. It's worse than the bent spoon. You're telling me that?
Yes.
Why is the spoon bent?
Because
the ice cream's hard as shit. One time, I got a fucking ice cream sandwich there. You know how they keep them in the freezer?
Sure.
Rock hard. Had to wait like 20 minutes to fucking eat it. Fuck you, bent
You're
spoon.
just mad because you couldn't stuff it down your face fast enough?
Fuck you, yeah.
Don't say it because then people can triangulate and know exactly where we do this podcast.
Okay.
But the one that's over here,
yeah.
The name of that place is the worst name for an ice cream place.
Why?
And then we'll move on.
Why?
Because it's just so bad. That's below Gabriel's Fountain.
I think you're just a curmudgeon who doesn't like things.
No. I like things.
Do you think the ice cream over there is good?
It's fine.
I don't really remember if it's good or not.
It's okay, but the name is horrible. So what else? So you went to the arcade?
Yeah, we went to the arcade, just packed with like 13-year-old boys. It was awesome.
That's a crazy thing to say.
That's just a joke.
You keep talking. I want to look something up.
No, but really, like I feel like I should stress I'm not a pedophile. Despite the fact that I was raised Catholic. It was fun. I was playing like retro games with my girl and her little sister, and her little sister kicked my ass in this fighting game. It was fun. I had her pick, like, we picked this game, Dead or Alive 2.
Sure.
Which is a classic fighting game. And I picked it just because, like, I think the girls' boobs are known to jiggle. And I think I was too focused on the jiggling breasts.
And that's why you lost?
Yeah, my girl's sister beat the shit out of me.
Were you letting her win just to watch the characters?
No, I was trying my hardest. And it's funny, there's this character.
You probably were your hardest.
She picked this character named Zach, this big buff black dude, and when he beats you, he just goes, "I'm Zach," and it's so funny. It's like they couldn't think of something more clever than "I'm Zach." But yeah, it was fun. There was like there were like mozzarella sticks there, mini cheesesteaks. I had some intestinal.
Oh yeah,
distress.
you definitely were not. You were definitely distracted.
Stop.
Yeah, no, you definitely did not lose. On purpose.
Oh yeah, I think that's the girl I was playing as, and you can
This one?
see up her skirt at times.
That's crazy.
It's like crazy.
Dude.
It's like a kid's fighting.
Now
game.
I want to see Zach.
Oh, look at that, like fucking slit dress right there. Slit side. I'm not saying slit like vagina. That's not where I was going.
That's Zach?
Yeah, that's Zach.
Nice.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's got green hair for some reason.
Did he have a suit on?
No. In the game I played, that's him.
This one?
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I had a fun time. Honestly, it was just like a really nice day with my girl and her family, and
that's
like
nice.
I just love them all so much.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Do they like you?
Yeah, they like me all right.
That's good.
No, they like me. And then on the way home, we played like this game. We played like 20 questions, but with animals, and it was just fun. My girl would like come up with an animal, but like we'd ask her questions, and she'd like not be sure, and we're like, "Why'd you pick an animal you don't know anything about?"
Yeah, that's not.
It was fun.
Whose idea was it to play the game?
Hers.
Oh, I would be blood red mad.
Why? Because you hate fun.
Don't pick a game and then be bad at the game you picked.
Yeah. No, but it was really funny, and we're all making fun of her. And
we don't have a cam in this room. There's nowhere to garbage can's over there, but that's really far. Can.
I bet if you like flattened it into a disc,
I probably could.
Might have a shot.
It's weird. We did a podcast in this room that we filmed, but it was all fucked up. So it was just audio. Do you remember that?
Was that the drunken night ordering?
No. We weren't doing video then.
Oh, right.
That's when I showed you the Chris Hansen video.
Oh, that's right.
Remember?
Take off my.
Oh yeah, no problem. But I'm glad you had a good day.
Yeah, it was a beautiful.
Then we got
day.
here, doing our thing. What else we got here? Let me go to my.
And I watched a boy become a man.
It's
crazy. Like he can fuck now.
Don't say that, man.
No, I'm saying like legally he's a man, so he can have sex.
I
don't think it's fair that Jewish people get that exception.
That's crazy, dude.
You're telling me Jewish 13-year-olds get to have sex and we have to wait until we're 18?
I don't know how to respond to that, dude. I'm just so glad you're not wearing that Rutgers shirt. I would have snapped your neck if you were wearing that Rutgers shirt.
Beastie Boys. I was just kidding about all the 13-year-old stuff. All being a silly guy. I'm a good guy.
You know what? Remember the last time? I have nothing to say with that, so I'm just gonna keep talking. Remember last time we were talking about what a medium is at places and a large? Dude.
I thought I don't remember this. I thought you were talking about sidekicks.
Oh, no. Remember you asked for like a medium coffee and they gave you like a 35-ounce cup?
Yeah.
And then you're like, I'd hate to see a large.
Yeah.
Dude, McDonald's, I have serious beef with McDonald's, dude.
Uh-oh.
The mediums, the sizes are different for milkshakes and sodas.
Oh.
Don't fucking do that.
Yeah.
I got a medium milkshake yesterday.
Yeah.
The shit was smaller than this water bottle.
It
was probably 14
upsetting.
ounces. Dude, I was so mad. I would have got a large.
And I'll tell you what, Wendy's too. I think there's some shrinkflation going on.
Yeah, dude.
Because I got a medium frosty
problem.
there like twice recently. Mm-hmm. You would think I'd learned for the first time. Fucking, I'm like, what is this? Is this still America?
Yeah.
The land of the egregious sizes?
Get a medium soda.
Yeah.
And it's 2 gallons.
Yeah, because it costs them nothing.
Dude,
fuck you.
I was so mad.
Make the milkshake more expensive. I don't care, but give me the size I want.
I think I have a proposal, and I think this might be pretty good.
Okay.
So I got Chick-fil-A the other day.
Okay.
But we all know that Chick-fil-A is like, they have terrible views. Right?
Okay.
Right? We all can agree on that.
Well, I mean, it was like the vice president said something.
So what?
I don't think it's the whole company, but sure.
From the top down.
Sure.
So,
we're allies. We support gay people.
So I think, yes. I think every time one of us gets Chick-fil-A, we should, however much we spent, we should double it and donate it to a gay charity.
That's really nice. But I'm not going to do that.
I'm going to do it. Tell us, somebody give me a gay charity. On Friday, I spent $12.49.
Okay, so
I'll round up and double it. $25.
Okay.
Tell me a gay charity. I'm sending them $25. Because I don't want to stop eating Chick-fil-A.
But
so
sweet.
I do feel a little bad.
I feel like that's actually like a really good strategy. How come nobody's ever thought of that?
I don't know.
Like when people are like, now I can't eat at such and such a place, or I can't shop at such and such a place. No, you still can. You just have to double whatever you spent and give it to a gay charity.
This is not really the same thing, but I love when people protest something and destroy something they already paid for.
Okay. Like what?
Like people will burn Nikes. That they
already,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're not. They already got your money.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So somebody link us some gay charities, and I'll give them some gay money.
I can send you some cool gay videos.
Okay, we'll start there. Dude, I saw this. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they were talking about this video of a guy fucking a snake. So I got very curious. God. Dude.
I want to see that.
I don't know. It's the craziest thing ever. I'll show you later, but.
Okay. Is the snake like biting his dick?
No, he's not doing it on the mouth.
What?
Yeah, dude, it is insane.
What do you like? Cut the tail off? And make his own hole?
They have other holes.
What?
Yeah.
They got a fucking butthole.
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense. Yeah. What a fucking idiot! I thought there was no other hole. I thought a snake was just a mouth and then a string, like a rope. I'm fucking. My noggin is bad,
dude. But Google that on your own time. That shit was
No, I don't want that on my phone.
That was crazy.
I don't want the government knocking at my door.
And then I ordered food the other day. Listen to this. This really pissed me off. It didn't piss me off. It confused me, but it also pissed me off. So I go on DoorDash to order food for pickup, but then I saw that it's like $8 more on DoorDash. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm just gonna call, right? So I call up. And I say, I'd like to place an order for pickup. They say, okay, your name. Give them my name. And they say, what can I get you? So I wanted this 2 of the bolognese dinners, right? And it had some word in the beginning of it that I don't know how to say.
Spaghetti?
But, no. I just learned that one. But so I say, I want to the pasta dinners, the bolognese. And the girl said, okay, sure. And then she goes, that'll be minutes. And I was like, what? I said, how long did you say? And she goes, oh, that'll be 20 minutes. And I said, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Before I hung up, she goes, oh, wait 1 second. She goes, which pastas did you want?
Yeah.
Don't tell me the time if you don't know what I want to order.
Right.
You don't say the time until you get the order down.
Right.
Shit pissed me off.
What a knucklehead.
I know. And, but she got it right. But I just thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was the craziest shit ever.
Yeah.
And that's all I got for you.
Okay, cool.
So we're done.
This has been the C-Listers podcast.
A 23-minute episode.
What have you been up to?
Absolutely nothing. I'm going to D.C. I'm going to Washington, D.C. soon.
Oh, for the cherry blossom thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yeah, for the cherry blossoms.
What's in Washington, D.C. that you would be...
Unfinished business.
Oh, you heard Trump's getting arrested, so you're going to cause some trouble?
I don't even know. It's funny, but I don't know if I should censor that just so I'm not on a list.
I mean, you can censor it if you're a little pussy.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, no, go and see cherry blossoms. You ever been to D.C.?
Like once on a field trip.
Yeah. I think you told me that.
Yeah.
I love it there, dude.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
I bought a laser pointer there. It was
really
awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
Best time of my life.
Then you brought it home. Was your mom pissed? She like...
No. I had laser pointers.
You ever have book fairs?
Yeah.
Did you buy books? Well, you probably bought books, yeah.
I remember I got Spy Kids 3D, Game Over.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Yeah. I was always the one buying like the weird shit up at the front.
Yeah.
Like the sticky hands you pull back and let them hit the ceiling.
Dude, you remember sticky hands?
Yeah. But yeah, and then my mom didn't give a shit. But did you ever have like Christmas shopping at your school?
I feel like, yeah.
Like they would
there'd be like a little fair.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And you could like go shop for stuff like that. Why don't they do that?
I think that's really nice.
Either they don't do that anymore, or like none of like the kids in my family buy shit for me. Which is like, hey, I'll give you the money. Just I want like, you know how many like money clips I got my grandpa's and shit like that, and then like #1 mom candles that smelled like fucking shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Do they do that anymore? You
Not
have a
that I know
brother.
of.
What grade's your brother in?
Well, I have 3 younger brothers.
That's true.
But talking about the one
right here, yeah.
Yeah. He's 13, so I guess he's
minus
like
5,
8th
grade.
Yeah.
Do the math. You taught me that.
Yeah.
I tell people that all the time. It's a good trick. Yeah, I guess that's too old to do that. That's like an elementary school thing.
Right. Yeah. No, I want to talk about money clips, and I also want to talk about like kids buying presents.
Okay.
Money clips, like my woman's parents, or sorry, her grandparents, who I love dearly. They're very sweet people. Like her whole family is awesome. Mm-hmm. It was really sweet for Hanukkah a couple months ago. They got me a money clip, and they got me some like pre-shave oil.
Okay.
And
for 2 things you don't have, money or a beard.
Awesome. Good burn. But like, you know, as sweet as they are, and like I was so touched that they got me something because they didn't have to get me anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to use a money clip. And it sucks because like, I mean, I'm just not using the money clip, whatever. But like, in theory, like if I were a person who cared more about like pleasing others or whatever, like I'd be forced to use a money clip now.
But how often do you see them?
Maybe a couple times a month.
Well, you just have to use it then.
Yeah, but
keep it in your car.
Oh, so I'm gonna switch all my shit over to my money clip?
No, not all your shit. Just keep keep $18 in it.
I hardly ever have cash. I don't want money clips.
What'd they get you for the other 6 nights? It's only 2 things.
They just gave me something for the first night because I was there the first night.
Gotcha.
But
so you got 2 things in one night.
Yeah, it was really nice. And her parents gave me a $50 gift card to Barnes & Noble.
Wow.
Which is like, what the fuck? At that point, we had been dating like a month and a half, 2 months. Like, you don't have to do that. It's
That's
so
really sweet.
Yeah, I know.
Nice. That made you happy? What did you get them?
Made me really happy. Nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Did you know they were getting you something?
No.
That's her fault.
Yeah. And also, I'm not going to get 12 people gifts.
But that's how it works.
I guess so.
I mean, you have to do that this year.
Yeah, I don't want to, you know what? I'm kind of on the same wave you are. Like, you don't have to get me gifts anymore. I don't want to get you gifts. Not because I'm like a Scrooge.
But I still get people gifts.
Oh, really?
I just don't accept gifts.
I don't want gifts because then I'm obligated to give gifts, and it stresses me out looking for gifts, you know?
Did we ever talk about that on the podcast?
I don't know.
Tell them how much time you spend at Barnes & Noble.
Oh, I'll walk into a Barnes & Noble, and I'll walk out when it's dusk.
You get there, employees show up, they clock in, they clock out, and you're still there.
I'm like, I think I almost figured out what to get my little sister.
You're a seasonal employee of Barnes & Noble.
I just get so stressed out, and I want to get people something that they'll actually like. Like when I got you that Gucci Mane book that you finally just read after like 3 years.
So what?
No, I'm happy.
Yeah. But maybe Barnes & Noble is not the best place for gifts.
Well, here's the thing too: is like I'm a little cocksucker of a gift giver. Like I want everybody to be like me.
Sure.
And I don't care if they don't like the same things as me. And so, like, I don't know. I was trying to like expand. My sister, God bless her, she's a big bookworm, but she only reads like young adult like novels, like
she only reads what's in her demographic.
Yeah,
The content that's written for her is all that she reads.
Okay, but
you can't get mad at her for that.
No, but I certainly can, and I am. She's 18 now. She's an adult legally. Oh, don't like that. It's like read a little something. Like, read a classic every once in a while. I'm not saying that's all you have to read, but, it kills me to see her reading, like, fucking The Dragon's Bride Sister or, like, the Maze to the Everworld. Like, read something with some substance. And I haven't read all these books, like, that she reads, but, like,
sure.
I can imagine what if 90% of them are shittily written.
What if she has like a sleeve and it says like The Dragon's Bride Sister, but it's really just like erotica?
Oh, okay.
What if she's reading like all the 50 Shades of Grey, but she doesn't want people to know that, so it looks like Magic Treehouse on the outside?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of it is like maybe not erotica, but like a lot of it is she just reads it for like the romance and like the.
She definitely goes on Wattpad for fan fiction for sure.
It's fine if you're into that stuff, but also like mix it up, like grow as a person. And I didn't start reading like more sophisticated stuff until I was like a little older, but like
sure.
It just I want to like.
So you want her to read about Gucci Mane? Is that why you got me that book?
Yeah, exactly.
You want her to learn about?
I want her to read like a little Truman Capote or like a little fucking Gabriel Garcia Marquez, you know? Like,
but
just be me. That's all I want.
Okay, I guess.
So anyway,
that's crazy. At least you acknowledge that your screws are loose.
Yeah, no. I got my friend McGregor like a book like I don't know like 4 years ago, and he's dyslexic, so like he doesn't like reading.
You knew that going in. Why?
I know. Well, it's not like he had never read a book before. It's like it wasn't his preferred medium. Like he reads, he listens to audiobooks sometimes. But anyway, I got him this book. It was like, he's Irish and it's about like the IRA, but it's like, it's not just strictly a history book. It's also kind of like a personal memoir or something. I don't know. It's by Patrick Radden Keefe, and I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, I thought he might find it interesting, and it was like on the New York Times bestseller list. And he like refused to read it. He's like, no, like fuck you. Well, you got me a homework assignment. Like I'm not gonna fucking read it.
Yeah, we've talked about this. Books are terrible gifts. Yeah, unless you know the person is into books.
Yeah,
and there's like a new Dean Koontz book.
Yeah.
I was in CVS yesterday morning.
Yeah,
and I went up the aisle with the magazines and I saw the books and I'm just looking. I'm like, it's so sad. Who buys these?
Oh,
like the drugstore books. Like
none of those are good.
That's the route your sister's going down.
Exactly, and it upsets me. I want her to like.
If she gets a cat That's the next step are those books. Like,
yeah. No, but my friend McGregor is into like history and stuff, so I thought he'd like it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he refuses to read it. It's been a thing for years. So I'm like, come on, like you probably like it. And now it's become like, I'm like, okay, well, if you're not going to read it, can I like borrow it? Like, don't even give it to me. Just let me borrow it. I would like to read it. And he's like, no, that's so shitty. Like, you bought me a book and now you're going to like have it. And I'm like, no. I just want to borrow it. And just like on principle, he won't lend it out to me.
If I was him, I'd photocopy every page and mail it to you.
Okay. That's better than just like refusing to let me have it. So I bought it myself recently.
Oh, you did?
It upsets me. Like he's never going to touch it. He's basically going to use it as a doorstop, but he still won't let me use it.
If you know people, certain people that you're buying gifts for don't like books, why are you buying the books?
Well, obviously, if I didn't think he was going to read it, I wouldn't have bought it. But like I don't know. He doesn't love reading, but like he reads sometimes. I don't know. I thought I could sway him.
That's no different than me buying you tickets to like an arena football game because I know you like sports. You can, you remember the old Windows thing when it would when the screen would like time out and the pipes would go?
Yeah.
That's what's happening in your head because you're trying to argue that what I just said. I don't care what you have to say because it's the same.
Okay, good. Because I feel like if I were to argue, I would have won.
No.
But it's not worth the mental energy. So let's just move on before I prove you wrong.
Did you watch the Oscars?
No, I saw like highlights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you were going to say, if you had like a hard stance against the Oscars, you would have been buried. I have pages and pages and pages of notes to just like put you in the fucking dirt. I'd make you snap your own neck.
Why?
Because it's such a hack take that people have that say like, oh no, fuck the Oscars. I'm not watching that shit. Yeah. So if that's the stance you took, like, I would have dug your plot outside and invited your whole family.
Okay, do you think it's an invalid take that people don't watch the Oscars because they're boring, or
no, it's just a very common take right now. Oh, fuck that, those are stupid and all that stuff. Yeah, no, I don't feel that way. Right. And I feel like if you lean that way, and now this is coming from me, the guy that hates everything. Yeah. If you lean that way, it's just such a hack take. It's so lazy.
For sure. But also I feel like you shouldn't be prohibited from disliking things just because it's hack. Like, what if that happens to be your opinion?
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that because that's a clip now. Because when I don't like things, you're just like, oh, that's hack. Dude, you just gave me ammo to not like things now. Yeah. So this double won for me.
Fair enough. But then, like, flipping it back on you, you just said that, like, you can't dislike things.
No, I know what I said.
Yeah.
But then you can't say shit to me because that's what you just said. You understand how it works?
Okay. I don't like when you do the crazy
eyes. This is so good.
Touch me,
This
Adam.
is so good. This is so good because I win either way.
You're scaring me.
First of all, I will say this. Jimmy Kimmel fucking sucks.
I want to say, I don't know if we said this on the last one. He said, like, oh, like, he made a joke on Twitter. He's like, oh, like, anybody who tries to come up on stage and slap me is getting the shit kicked out of him. Who the fuck is Jimmy Kimmel beating up? Yeah. My sister could beat you up, Jimmy. And that's a challenge. Fuck you.
Hey, do you have a ride at Universal? No, who does? The better Jimmy. There can't be two. Okay, if you're going to do two things that are the same thing, you can't have people with the same name do it, right?
Yeah.
There's only one Jimmy. Who had the show first?
Jimmy Fallon has a ride at...
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude, it's so good.
How's that a ride?
I'll tell you off air, but
is the car shaped like him?
It's not even, it's not even a car. You sit like in the theater.
Okay.
It's pretty fucking lit.
Okay.
It's my favorite ride at Universal.
That's
the Jimmy Kimmel
That's weird,
ride.
But I can't wait to hear about it.
No, the Jimmy Fallon ride. See, this fucking guy got my screws all loose now. He sucks. He also did blackface. He's canceled.
He looks pretty not canceled to me.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so what are we talking about the Oscars for?
Because I want to talk about the Oscars.
Okay.
But when did he get the who cares? I'm done with this.
You got to admit though, like the Oscars are bought and sold, right? To quote my coworker Mark, shout out Mark.
Well,
no, but like people have made the point that, a lot of times it's kind of a political thing and like, it's
Sure.
I don't know how to articulate it, but
did you see Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Yes.
Did you
like
like
it on
it?
Blu-ray. Yeah.
Okay, so
I love that movie.
So so this Oscars you're not going to be upset.
Right, because the thing I like.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you say Ki Ke Huy Quan's.
Oh, you know what?
Ke Huy. This is such a hack bit. I'm not doing a bit.
Ke Huy Quan.
Ke Huy
Quan.
Huy Quan.
I literally looked it up so I didn't pronounce it wrong.
Ke Huy Quan.
Yeah, Ke Huy Quan.
Did you see his acceptance speech?
I did.
How adorable.
I love that Harrison.
Did you tear up? I teared up.
I didn't tear up, but I was very happy.
Yeah.
And that Harrison Ford was there.
Yeah,
that was so great.
He's jumping up and down. He hugs
and then he went to Brendan Fraser and he's like, "We did it." Did you see that?
Oh.
Also, where are all these Brendan Fraser fans coming from?
I don't know if we've talked about it before. I don't like what's happening, like with Brendan Fraser. Dickie Roberts' former childhood star fans will know that it's pronounced Fraser. It feels very infantilizing and like condescending. People are like, I love this phenomenon where people like discover somebody's backstory and then all of a sudden they know everything about them, you know? And they're like, oh, you know, Brendan, he went through a real tough time with the divorce and everything. Do you know that whole story?
No.
He went through a divorce and like, I guess the judge set the alimony at like an insane rate.
Okay.
That Brendan couldn't keep up with, and so he just had to keep doing shit movies.
Was it in California?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
They say in California that your obligation to pay is not related to your ability to pay.
Oh.
So whatever they set it as, if they set it after fucking Biodome, he's not going to be able to afford that shit.
Right. So anyway, it just like kind of forced him to take on shitty roles and like he was just going through a tough time. Anyway, but like fans now all act like they're buddies with Brendan. They're like, oh yeah, like after the whole divorce thing, bro. Like it's like you don't fucking know him, you cornball. Yeah. And they're also condescending. They're like, oh, it couldn't go to a better person and like fuck him.
I'm so glad. I did not think we'd get along today, but this is so good. Because also too, like, hey, like. Go watch Encino Man.
Yeah.
And also too, they're like, oh, like you're saying, oh, you know, he's such a great guy. And those same people that say that also say tax the rich because you know that's related.
Yeah.
And he is the rich.
Yeah.
He has $20 million. Yeah. He's part of the 1% you want to eat.
Yeah. I will say he seems like a nice guy. And
sure, but we don't know what he does. Also, he took a job from a fat person. Why is nobody upset about that?
That's true. Why is it okay for him to do prosthetics and shit?
Yeah, there are people that could have had that role.
Yeah, there are actual whales out there.
Yeah. Also, did you see that movie?
No.
Okay, I don't think it has anything to do with marine life. That's just, the name is insulting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, because I think it's a story about him trying to like reconnect with his daughter or some shit. There's a million other titles.
They should have called it The Fat Fucking Piece of Garbage.
That's basically what the whale is the censored title for The Fat Piece of Garbage. I'm so glad.
Chubby tubs.
I don't hate Brendan Fraser, but like, where's all the love for him coming from?
Yeah, so it all just feels very patronizing and condescending, like, oh, like, good for you, Brendan, and like, people are like coddling him and treating him like he's like mentally challenged or something. I don't like, seriously, I don't like the way people are talking about him. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. Anyway, do you know the Daniels, the directors for, they directed the Turn Down for What music video?
Oh, really?
And if you go watch that video and then you've seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, like you're like, oh, this is a movie based off that music video because it's like so crazy.
Right. Shout out Ke Huy Quan. Also, shout out Michelle Yeoh. She's like 65 and still looking good. Let's just say that.
60.
Sorry, Michelle. But man, doesn't she look good?
She's a big fan. Yeah, she's good looking.
She knows kung fu and shit. She could throw me around.
But yeah, seeing him and he was so excited. And it was...
Also people were really like up in arms about Jamie Lee Curtis getting Best Supporting Actress over Stephanie Sue. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Because like people were saying basically Jamie Lee Curtis's win was like kind of a conciliatory like career award because she's never gotten anything really.
Gotcha.
Whereas like Stephanie Sue was in the movie way more. Her performance was like way more dramatic and way more demanding. She's the fucking, spoiler alert, she's like the central villain for the movie. And then Jamie Lee Curtis literally works for the IRS. She's in like
couple scenes.
Well, she's in some other like alternate dimension scenes, but still like a lot of people would say she didn't deserve it over her. And like, she's the younger actress. And like, Imagine how Stephanie feels. Like, oh, so she just got the award because she's like old and has been in Hollywood forever. Well, so
yeah.
Anyway, shout out Stephanie Sue.
Yeah.
And shout out Jamie Lee Curtis, who, by the way, used to be. You ever seen that True Lies scene?
I've seen
her.
We
probably talked about it before.
Yeah. What movie? Trading Places.
Oh yeah, she used to be a baddie. Okay, she used to have a banging body.
Yes, agree. Jeez. I was trying to think of something nice to say.
And that's not objectification. I'm just saying she had a great body. What's the deal with objectification? I'm going to be like so wrong on this and I'm going to be so canceled, but
sure.
I hate it when like I saw this little
now we're cooking now.
Yeah. I saw this little clip on Instagram the other day of I think it was Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors, is that his name? The dude who was in Apollo, Apollo 3. Something
you
Majors.
Mean Creed?
Yeah. What?
Creed?
Apollo 3? Creed 3? Okay. Yeah, Apollo 3 is a space mission. Anyway.
I'm so glad. Dude, I have a space-related topic. This episode slaps, dude.
All right. Well, anyway, the two of them were getting interviewed by this woman, like, off-screen. And then, like, they conclude the interview, and they're like, okay, bye, like, you know. Mm-hmm. And she gets up to walk away, and, like, they both seem to clearly be...
Jonathan Majors?
Yeah, Jonathan Majors. Good-looking guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's big as shit. Oof. That's just a gay moment for me. There's nothing of substance there. Just, wow, look at that. Look at that. Are you going to put that on screen?
Yeah, I'm going to, if I could open the picture.
It's a video. Anyway. Big, tall glass of water. I don't know how tall he is, but he's... What?
I could take him.
Anyway.
Unrelated, I just want to throw this in there. I think if I was given all the materials and the tools, I could build a house. I'm not saying do the plumbing and the electrical, but I could totally build a house. I'm totally confident I could build a house.
All right. I'm confident you could not do that. But
that's...
I hate to be like a bad improv partner, but like no, you couldn't do that.
That's okay.
All right. Anyway, Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan are getting interviewed by this woman. She gets up, she walks away, and it seems to be that, or people seem to think that they're like staring at her ass as she walks away. And all the comments on Instagram were like, "Oh my God, that's horrible! What fucking scumbag pieces of shit! Like, stop objectifying women." And I'm just like. Maybe you can explain it to me in a way that like will make sense to me.
Sure.
I'm really tired of the overutilization of the word objectification.
Sure.
Because checking a woman out is not fucking objectifying her. That's just being a human. And guess what? Women, quote unquote, objectify men too. Checking another person out is not objectifying them. That's not treating them like an object. That's just being... having Neanderthal genes that make you want to assess somebody's viability as a partner. Like, that's just what we're all wired to do. Now, if you then go, like, if you say some really rude shit and, like, oh, like, I'd love to just fucking tear that ass up and, like, she's just a fucking piece of ass cheeks to me, that's objectifying. That's, like, that's rude.
I also, too, think without the words, you can make somebody very uncomfortable.
Oh, sure. If you stare and gawk and like somebody's visibly uncomfortable, sure, you could say that's objectification. Just like checking somebody out like very casually, briefly, that's not objectification. Stop like virtue signaling. Stop trying to be in a race with other people for who's the most woke. Shut the fuck up. Okay, and assess your words, because looking at somebody's ass isn't necessarily objectifying them. I'm so fucking tired of it. All right?
Okay.
And you can quote me on that, and maybe I'll lose my job. I don't care. I don't like my job that much anyway, so fire me. Whatever.
And this can be your job. Well,
what did you want to say about space?
Oh, well, wait. Are we done with the Oscars?
Oh no, we can talk more. I don't know what else there is to say. I mean. Kiwi Kwan.
I feel like after here, it should just stop. Best animated and then international.
Well, that was the thing, you know, like the past, I don't know if it was just last year or the past couple of years, but they like eliminated some of the categories from the like telecast.
Oh, yeah.
Because like people didn't give a shit.
Yeah,
but then there was a whole uproar like, oh, we deserve like recognition. So they like brought it back. Mm-hmm. But it's like, no.
Yeah.
Not everybody does care.
Tom Cruise didn't even show up.
That's crazy.
That's pretty baller.
Well, was that best sound? Was that all they were nominated for?
I don't know. Where's nominations? No, I don't think so.
I think it might have been Best Picture.
It might have been voted Best Picture. Top Gun.
Oh, that
he didn't even show
crazy.
up.
That's crazy.
What about? Oh, wait, Best Actor. Where's Best Actor? No, he wasn't.
Brendan Fraser. Yeah, shout out Brendan.
A lot of these I haven't even seen, but
yeah, same here.
But I feel like who has?
Elvis. I don't want to see Elvis.
Oh, you know what?
I know you said it was good, but I do want to see All Quiet.
Did you see Great Gatsby?
No.
Oh.
No.
Watch that, then watch Elvis.
Okay.
Because the same director.
Right.
That shit's
Baz
good.
Luhrmann.
Where was? Oh wait, where would it go? Best animated. Where the hell is it? Right here. Do you know in the last 2 years there's been 3 Pinocchios that come out? Come out? Yeah. There's been a live action one that Disney did, and then there was this one.
Yeah.
And then there was another one that Pauly Shore was the voice of Pinocchio. Do you know about that?
No.
Oh my God, you don't know about that? Okay, wait.
Pauly Shore's Pinocchio. PSP.
Wait, I got it. Oh my God, you're gonna love this. This is a.
Can we play this?
Yeah, we're gonna play it. It's okay. We're reacting to it.
Okay. Oh yeah, true.
This is a 2-minute 20-second trailer. We're gonna play. I just want to play it up to the part that I want you to hear, and I don't know where that is in this, but.
So sorry.
Yeah, this might be really loud in our headphones. So sorry. Okay.
There you go. Now, what should we name you? Maybe Leonardo. No, he'd grow up to be a turtle who only cares about pizza. I don't believe my eyes. Your name will be Pinocchio.
Father, when can I leave to be on my own? I've got the whole world to see.
We're really late on this, but dude, everybody was clowning this shit, dude. Oh my God.
Father, when can I be on my own?
Father, when can I leave to be on my own? I've got the whole world to see.
You are too special.
I think this one should have won. Fuck that other one. Yeah. What else I have? Not much crazy news going on. This
Silicon Valley Bank. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I lost all my money.
Did you really?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm so stupid. I'll just believe whatever you say.
You think that's where I bank?
I don't fucking know. Yeah, in retrospect, I'm an idiot, but you made me an idiot. You set me up.
Also, I love
Chump.
that. What'd you say?
Chump.
Oh. In the last 4 episodes, I've worn 3 different NFL team shits. No one would ever know my favorite team. It's
that's
the Jets.
LA Rams?
Well, yeah, but this is from St. Louis.
Oh.
This is from St. Louis. When they moved to LA, I was like, I'll have an NFC team and an AFC team.
Yeah.
Jets are my AFC team.
Right.
That was still the Jeff Fisher years. Very
Aaron
dark.
Rodgers.
Well,
right?
not yet.
Right?
We got to.
But it's in the works, right?
Yeah.
It's in the pipeline.
Yeah. He's 39 years old and fucking does ayahuasca and shit. So. But when the Rams moved, I was like, that'll be my West Coast NFC team. They fucking went 2-14. I was like, I can't pick a fucking team. And then, the officials help them win a Super Bowl. But, whatever. I'll take it. I don't care.
Right.
And now Jared Goff goes to Detroit and starts lighting shit up. We have Matthew Stafford. Yeah, you don't
Jared
know.
Goff?
Yeah, you have no idea what I'm talking
The
about.
dude's last name is Golf?
Goff. Goff.
Goff. Okay. I was going to say, you were on the Goff team.
I was. I was on the golf team in high school. Check this shit out, bro. This pisses me off.
Okay.
So there's some new space suits that they're making, right?
Ooh.
Here, this is an article from The Verge.
Are they designed by FedEx?
Just wait.
Why are they purple and orange?
Here's the new spacesuit that astronauts will wear when they return. Don't like that word to the moon. That implies they went before.
Right.
Never
we all
happened.
know Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah. But look at this shit, right? So you're like, oh, that looks dope, right? Oh, look at this, right? It's blue and orange and black.
Okay.
But then when you read all the articles, it says that it's not going to be this color. Don't make it that color and show us because that looks fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
But I think because of heat and stuff, I don't know. I skimmed all the articles.
Right.
I don't think it can be black because of space stuff. But
maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe better. No, I don't fucking know.
Also, too, doesn't it feel like that? I don't know what's under that and inside that,
Yeah.
but doesn't it feel like you need more if you're going to outer space?
Yeah, right.
You can't just put a helmet. This feels like from a movie.
Yeah.
Like a costume design.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can't just put a fishbowl on your head and go to the moon. That's why. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if
it is funny how after whatever 50, 60 years of going to space. Like,
why didn't we not
still
go?
Got fish bowls.
Yeah. Why have we not gone? Has anybody ever gone since
to the moon?
Yeah.
I think like other countries, like
I think I would have known about that.
I don't fucking know, but I think let's see. You want to Google it?
Yeah, you Google it.
I hate it when like you go to look something up and somebody else looks up the same thing. Like, what is this, a race now? You're giving me anxiety? Fucking asshole. Let me look it up.
Okay, well, are you still looking or what?
I am, but I fucking hate how the iPhone does that.
What do you...
You pull down on this?
Yeah.
Look, I'll show you. I'm going to create more dead air. Other... Jeez, I'm just going to type it again. That have been to the moon. This is welcome back to the podcast where AJ helps me with my phone.
Yeah.
And then you click search.
You've had an Android way too long. But that's not, I have to tell you, my friend, that's not the best way to do that.
Okay, how do you do it?
You just go open up Safari. Yeah.
But still, why the frick does it do
because
that?
Because that search is more for if you're searching on your phone.
Okay.
I'll do it like this.
Okay.
Other countries that put a man on the moon. You got to do it that way. Okay. The United States is the only country to have successfully conducted crewed missions to the moon.
All right. My bad.
The last departing lunar surface, 1972. The last departing alleged lunar surface in 1972. Why have we not gone? That's 51 years.
I want to say sorry for misleading people. I know other countries have like space agencies though. That's why I thought that.
I mean, there's people up in the space station.
Yeah.
Right?
India has a space agency.
Do they have somebody in the ISS?
China. What?
Do they have someone in the ISS? Do you have
India?
to build your own little
rocket?
No, not Rhino, you have to build your own rocket. Do you have to build like your own little like workstation and then attach
like
it to
your
the
own module?
Yeah.
I don't think so, no.
That'd be pretty cool. Imagine what that would look like.
Yeah.
If but then you had to like the adapter part has to be like common.
Yeah.
Like USB-C.
Yeah.
And then you build your own part. Dude, that'd be sick.
Well, I think that is a thing. Like there's this series that I've talked
I'm a physicist.
There's this series on Apple TV called For All Mankind.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. And there's like a part where the Soviets and the US have to come together to design like a mutually compatible docking port.
Nice.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. Also,
I'm an astronaut too.
Dude, we're going to the moon.
Woo!
We should buy those suits and we should do a whole episode like that. That'd be fun.
And then
okay? What's going on?
Sorry.
You all right?
And then we'll do DMT so we can go to the moon. Like
imagine doing drugs in outer space. Like being on the space station.
Dude.
That'd freak me out.
Yeah, and I couldn't go to the hospital.
I hit a pen too hard and cried during Elvis. I cried during a trailer. You know something to that movie? Like I don't even know what that movie was.
Elvis?
No. The one that I cried about the trailer.
Uh-huh.
That movie just came and went. I don't even know if it came out.
Do you have a loose notion? Could you?
It was about like Nazis and stuff. Remember?
It was about Nazis.
Yeah. The girl had to like teach. Well, this woman was like teaching a kid about kindness, and she was telling him her story about when she escaped from Nazis.
Interesting. And it was like a recent movie. It showed.
Yeah, it was the trailer. It was the trailer. It was during Elvis.
Interesting.
Anyway. Imagine how much I'd be crying on the International Space Station, dude. That'd be great. Also,
especially if you're watching a movie about Nazis.
Dude, I can't. My DVD player floating away from me as I'm crying. I don't like astronaut ice cream. Do you like astronaut ice cream?
I haven't had it in so long. I thought it was cool as a kid. This is what they eat?
Yeah, get better food. If they could have all that technology up there, but I can't bring a George Foreman.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have freezers in space? Fuck you.
Dude, imagine you just put all your food outside. You have to put your suit on to go outside. Like people have freezers in their garages, but you just have like your groceries floating outside your spaceship. Dude, why are we not in space? Let's go to outer space.
My suit would be worn out. You know that they have to do like integrity checks to make sure there's no holes. I wouldn't be able to go in space because I'd wear out the suit.
From doing what? From
going out to get ice cream.
Got you. Yeah. I thought you were talking about like wearing out the joints and the elbows and stuff like that.
No.
But if you did, you'd have to do it like this. So you'd have to like be in your suit still so you didn't mess up the arm.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're talking about masturbation.
Yeah, I'm talking about jerking off in outer space.
That's cool. They definitely do that, right?
All the people they sent up there in the space. Let's Google that real quick.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever jerked off in the?
Because I know it's a big thing. Like they're very, very hush hush about sex. Like they
also have to go on treadmills when they get back because their bones get not dense.
Yeah, I think I want to say it's the opposite because they don't have gravity. Their bones get like weaker.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. But this was a fucking Z-Listers podcast. International.
You should not be coming here for any sort of news or information.
Dude, Vice. Can astronauts masturbate in space? Okay. I don't want to read all this right now.
Me neither.
A lot has been said. Yeah, but anyway, people are asking, so we're not the first. Fact check. Here, fact check. NASA has not warned male astronauts about masturbating in space. So NASA just says let it rip.
Shout out to female astronauts, too. It'd be, like, way easier because there's not really, like...
I think it'd be harder.
Why?
Well, because. Depending on the... Dude, Sibians in space.
No, I'm saying you just, like...
Dude, if we make a movie, that's what it's called.
Yeah,
Sibians in space.
I love it because Sibian already kind of sounds like a spaceship or something.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
No, because like with men, there's like a large amount of fluid that gets ejected, right? With women, like, you know, there might be like some fluid, but it's not like shooting out of you.
Space squirters.
And so I feel like you just like do a little rub, a little flick, and it's like way more convenient. There's less to hide.
I wonder if you have to flick harder or softer due to gravity. This is crazy.
What is the effect of zero gravity on a bean?
This has been the Z-Listers podcast. Woo! If you like this podcast, why? I have no idea. This turned out to be a good one, brother.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
Keeping it regular, making it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.